Hello and welcome. Oh, why is it not showing up? All right, I think where we left off last was we finished a lot of the events. I don't think we finished everything. Um, did we? No. No? I feel like we're doing some weird. No, we didn't because um I needed to finish some side quest stuff to unlock characters that were locked in side quest or story quest or whatever to actually progress the event quest. So I think we're still in the middle of that. Also, I will be snacking a little bit, just warning you. If you're not into watching people putting food in their faces, I will not be that egregious about it, honestly. And I'll be finished soon. Is this one of those terrible websites they make? I don't know why it's like 10 frames. Can't see it, but it's not good. I wouldn't mind doing these as much if they, again, weren't like so painfully slow and uncomfortable to watch. It was too loud. I can't mute it now. Cutting out paper? What? Don't make me have to do something precise with this garbage. Did a pretty shit, so let's see. It's again really hard to do with how fucking dick it is. You can't see it. I'm trying to cut through so I can just mute it and have it open to mess around with later. I made a triangle if anyone's curious. Tutorialing me. I'm stuck. Flag. How did I fail? Sorry, you can't see this. I'm again trying. I don't want to close it because I want it opened to like finish it, but. I want the in-game rewards, you know? How do I get more paper? Please get me out of this tutorial. There we go. And finish 2 commissions and use 40 original resin. Visit the official Genshin Impact Twitter account. Claim. Done. I want so much goddamn paper. Alright, I have to do my commissions and then I have to spend at least 40 resin. That's not too bad. We have a goal. Genius Invocation TCG. I did the survey and I like really went out, like expounded the fact the name is awful. And then I came up with a different name. I forget what it was, but it was like kind of cute. Mission quest. May fortune. Oh, so I don't know. Oh wait, this one. I logged in a couple times to get. I got 5 out of 10, which is pretty good for me. I'm not gonna be able to get the other 5, which is kind of sad. But I got a lot of them, which usually I'd fail to get more than just 1. Re-encounter the Witch of Purple Rose outfit gift. Who is this? Who is this? Is Lisa? Okay. Well, why is Lisa so green then? Well, I guess we have to try and do this so we can get the outfit. They did some of this by logging in too. All right. And then out of these quests, I did not finish this one. Right. I can invite someone. Did I finish it? Did I finish it all? I didn't finish the quest. Aha, aha. I can still do it. 3 days, baby.
If you lie on the grass, you can
I am
feel
still
the
on the quest.
heartbeat
Good,
of the
good.
world.
And if more event stuff is about to unlock that I have to finish, I'm gonna, I don't know, pee my pants. Stop making threats I don't want to cash in on.
Paimon's so tired from trying to keep up. Don't either of you need to take any breaks?
I can't believe it. Cloud Retainer is not here.
Huh? Did we miss her?
She doesn't like to travel, so in the past, it's always been the other Adepti who come to visit her during the festivals.
Somehow Paimon doubts that anything could cause serious trouble for her.
True. Now that I think about it, Cloud Retainer would be quite capable of taking care of anything on her own. There's no need to worry about her. Since she's not here, I guess the next step is to check all the other Adepti abodes, one by one.
Uh-oh. Will it involve a lot more traveling?
Of course.
Got it! Paimon has a great idea!
Please go on, Paimon.
Our goal here is to find the Adeptus that helped Dvorak's ancestor, right? We can't hear any music right now, but if she's really as nice as the story suggests, she'd definitely come to help anyone who was drowning, right?
Yes, I think that's fair to say.
So, all we have to do is get the Traveler to pretend to fall into the water, and the Adeptus will come to the rescue! You know perfectly well that Paimon can't swim! Paimon would sink like a rock!
Well, isn't that the point? We need someone to kind of be drowning and dying?
Just trust Paimon! The water's pretty deep over there. Quick, swim to the very center!
next on the agenda?
Do I have to drown like a dumb distance away from... Ooh, fishing. I need more bait. Oh. I forgot how to do it. Ooh. Ooh. Dude, it's just gonna take forever.
Victory is almost ours.
Oh, this is taking so long.
You've got it. You got it.
Come
What
on.
is it? What is it? Is it
Crystal
another Paimon?
fish. Pretty.
Yeah, you nearly got him.
Ah! I don't know if I should appreciate a curse. They don't make the fishing that easy.
Nice catch.
He has interested in it, right? Come on. Good. I need to buy more bait. It's gonna be a self-side quest. Come on. Come on! You smelled it. You want it. You know you want it. You know you want it! He comes towards it. Come on. I was scared at that time. Damn it. Confirm. I just need to buy bait.
Help! Help! Someone's drowning. If only there was a kind-hearted Adeptus here to save us. Oh no! Whatever will a Paimon do?
This works. That's sad as hell.
What is going on?
Someone carries you. Ah! Oh, look, so nice.
How do you feel right now?
Shinha.
Shenhe! And the Conqueror of Demons.
Why don't you say something? Please don't make Paimon explain it. Okay, fine. Paimon will explain. We're looking for an Adeptus who's good at being a lifeguard and playing music. But if the Adepti aren't gonna stay home, then how are we supposed to find them?
It wasn't me.
Yeah, so this Adeptus is most likely a woman.
And I am not an Adeptus, as you both already know, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay, so this is Paimon's fault. No way Paimon would have suggested this idea if she'd known how awkward this was gonna be.
Glad you're okay. As far as I know, the one you seek is no Yaksha. And
Yaksha?
one last thing. Your actions here caused others a great deal of worry. Do not repeat them again in the future.
He's supposed to
As
be like,
ever, the conqueror of demons comes and goes, just like the wind. Right.
I don't care.
I
But I
don't
do.
dare to say a word
Someone
just
was
now.
upset.
How's your training going, Shenhe? Have you made any plans for Lantern Rite? Oh, I had planned to spend the festival with Master this year. However... Oh, speaking of Cloud Retainer, when did you see her last? Earlier this morning. She set off for Mount Hulao at dawn. I noticed she was using an Adeptus art of some kind to protect a mechanism that looked like a boiler. Maybe it was a gift for Mountain Shaper. I did not inquire. So we just missed her. Please excuse me for a moment. I think I'll leave the gift in her abode. Sure. Thank you.
It sounds like Ganyu and Shenhe have gotten a lot closer recently.
Yes. During the summer and winter, I continued to train with Master. In the other months of the year, I have been learning to adapt to human life in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu arranged accommodations for me in the city, and also recommended several work positions for me. But when I try to blend in by referring to her as Miss Ganyu or Lady Ganyu, like the others, she says I mustn't address her like that. Sometimes I'm supposed to copy other people. Sometimes I'm not. It's a little difficult to keep track of everything. Oh, is that what it is? Noted. So, you came looking for Master today because you wanted to ask her about the Mystery Adeptus.
Yep. Oh, speaking of that, have you ever heard any music while out training in the mountains?
Music? What is that?
It's
There's no way she hasn't heard music.
a kind of a happy or relaxing sound. Or,
Okay, I'm done. I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us.
Yay! That's really helpful, thanks!
We were just talking about this thing called music, and based on Paimon's description, I do believe I hear it every day. Please follow me.
Oh, really? Great, let's go!
It's gonna be something horrifying, isn't it?
We're way behind schedule.
Not gonna pass up an opportunity for these babies. Noelle is very hurt for some reason. I have enough flowers to send her, actually. Wow. 30 plus cryo. 60 plus cryo. I could do it. I could. I would just be sad about the whole ordeal.
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
Oh no! Paimon's gone deaf! Paimon can't hear anything!
The faint sound of birdsong, the quiet murmur of the streams.
Oh. Paimon wasn't quite done with the description. Okay, fine. It's all Paimon's fault. What we're looking for are not the sounds of nature, but melodies played on special instruments.
Oh, And a melody is?
Hey, why don't you just sing that one melody Shen has heard before? It'll probably help her to understand what.
Water flowers, hell yeah. I like how they open the mouth like she's singing and not just clearly humming.
Oh, was that from the opera that Yunjin sang?
That was a melody,
It felt like I was transported back to the past. We're all there, raising our glasses and drinking to our heart's
She knows
content
what
on the
goddamn
Jade
music is.
Chamber. As I watched Yunjin's performance, I felt a warm sensation in my heart. When you hummed that melody just now, feelings from a whole year ago came right
The
back to me,
power
as
of
strong as they were on that
music.
day. Huh. So.
Oh my god, it is the power of music.
Wow, Shenhe. That was so deep! Music definitely has the power to bring up memories. It's like a time capsule with all the special moments from our lives squished inside. What about you, Ganyu? Are there any melodies that have left a deep impression on you?
I don't remember if my parents ever sang any lullabies to me. I know some local folk songs. And a few other things come to mind too. The songs of the sailors down at the docks. The little ditties that the vendors call out in front of their beloved shops.
All the sounds of
that's right.
Leah
In the
Harper.
past, whenever I heard the sound of those tunes, I always felt that they were worlds apart from me. Nenny and Leah probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could connect with humans' artistic expression and their sentiments. So I haven't been able to integrate into their community and be a part of their lives. At least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start to realize that the only barriers are ones that I have erected with my imagination. The way those melodies make me feel isn't all that different from other people after all. Even though we come from different backgrounds and have different stories to tell, when it comes down to the most common things that we see and experience around us each day in the city, in that sense, we're all the same.
You go, Ganyu! You're really making progress. You have loads of friends in Liyue Harbor when you think about it. Like, okay, maybe some are more like coworkers and bosses. But at the very least, Kuching and Shenhe are your friends now, right?
Yes, I am. Technically speaking, we should refer to each other by the conventional forms of address used among fellow disciples. But
Don't
now
ruin
that
it.
I know what constitutes a friendship,
Don't ruin it, Shenhe.
I do believe we are more friends than co-disciples. Thank you, everyone. Once the days are warmer, I would like to host you at my home in the city. Please invite Kuching as well. I've planted many types of flowers. I'm sure some of them will be to your taste. You are too kind. I couldn't possibly. Nonsense. You are my friend. I have cultivated and cared for the flowers just as you taught me. Once you've seen them for yourself, I am sure you can advise me how to do an even better job next time. I will save some for decoration.
We can feast on the rest.
Then, thank you in advance. Wait, what is that saying again? If you insist.
Ganyu should know better than Shenhe.
Do people say that? I'm not completely sure either.
Oh, okay. No, Ganyu said it first. I got it.
You got the point across. No need to split hairs. Paimon's more concerned about your idea of a girls' night out. Eating flowers? Really? Does this have anything to do with you both being the disciples of that illuminated bird?
Who dares
That
by
bird.
one's Adeptus title, but merely as that illuminated bird?
Master. Our greetings, Cloud Retainer.
Ah! There it is! The illuminated bird has landed!
Double humph. Now
Double
she has
humph.
the gall to use it rather than she.
I mean, yeah,
Even
Paimon is
after
kind of being a
being
dick about it.
chastised once already? Huh. Barely a moment has passed since we last met, and yet your impertinence has reached new heights. Very well.
One shall scold you.
If you refuse
If you're not
to
gonna learn,
learn,
I guess I'll just
one
be
shall
fine with
scold
it.
You no further. One
No
has
consequences.
received your message from Ganyu on the matter of the Adeptus you seek. one suspects to know their identity. Well, shall one lead the way?
Sure, it's weird.
I still have to complete my training for today, so I will bid farewell to everyone here.
Very well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this special occasion, you should indulge yourself with some savory dishes.
If you want to release a Shao Lantern, come and find us anytime. Thank you, everyone. Happy Lantern Rite to you too.
At least they have it while she's walking away and not like the mouth opening and closing like as I go. Where are we going? Where are we going? What, huh? There we go. The estuary.
Next on the agenda... Next on the agenda... Next on the agenda, healthy bu-
Is this Quaily Plains? Cloud Retainer, why did you bring us here?
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong, but have you ever heard of her? Guizhong is another name of Agentis, the god of dust. She was extroverted in nature and adored social gatherings and inventions alike. Long ago, this region was yet a prosperous assembly. Guizhong often invited her friends to visit her home, reserving for us seats around the largest stone table. Sea Gazer would always bring out his latest treasure and place it upon the table. He could be quite the braggart. Though usually a mild-mannered fellow, when it came to those collectibles he was so fond of, he always loved to show them off.
Paimon remembers that name. So that's what Sea Gazer was like.
He was an old friend and a former rival. One has many memories of him. Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become the center of attention. Neither Guizhong nor one was content to let him just steal the spotlight. So we would then also present our proudest mechanical creations. As Adepti, we were each gifted in our own ways, and naturally proud of our accomplishments in our respective fields of expertise. As a result, one often quarreled with Sea Gazer. His treasures were not even of his own making. He just used his exploration skills to dig them out of the ground. How, pray tell, could he compare to me?
Hello,
when every
Kirby
single
Bobo.
one of one's accomplishments were crafted by one's own hand?
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
How goes the Genshin?
One
I think I
digresses.
just have this weird whatever quest to do.
Regardless, every time an argument occurred,
And then whatever the new stuff
Guizhong
is.
would come over to watch us during our mutual lambastics. On some occasions, she would join in, and on others, she'd take one of us by the limb and start uttering the most ridiculous nonsense.
What kind of nonsense?
No kind of nonsense were we spared. Sometimes she would brazenly opine, why argue between yourselves when neither of you could ever hope to beat me? Other times, she would make unsolicited suggestions, such as, once you two are done arguing, let's go to the foot of the mountain and grill some meat. She always sought to make everyone happy, and one must say, she had quite the gift for it. No matter what nonsense she said, one never felt bothered or offended. It also helped that she never referred to one as That illuminated bird, or ladybird.
Come on, get over yourself!
Paimon, you can stop being such a dick. That's an Adeptus.
Anyway, just as our impassioned arguments would reach the apex of acrimony, Marchosius would bring his delectable dishes to the table.
Can't remember any events when I
Who
started
would dare
Genshin. I
snub
remember
the stove god
okay,
and
I
his
didn't play the
wondrous
events when they first
creations?
started because you have to unlock a
At
lot.
the sight of him, we would all immediately drop the argument and prepare the table for a night of feasting and drinking. Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Can you see yourselves ever enjoying a drink from a square cup?
I could see how that could be
Precisely.
annoying though.
So, as you can see,
A lot of story
even
progress.
one as great as Rex Lapis
Yeah, I had to
was
unlock all
not
the
immune
map
to
area to
making
do
the
these.
occasional blunder. Even one could never find fault with Marchosius's cooking. As we ate, Guizhong would continue to find topics for conversation, filling the table with humor and laughter. Each of those old fossils had their character flaws and points of obstinacy. So why was it that whenever we dined together, we always had a marvelous time? We would drink together from a spot high in the mountains, until the moon set and the sun rose, and only then would the banquet finally come to an end. Streetwood Rambler would often remain to admire the flowers with Guizhong before returning to her own abode.
It's like a very nice
Blaze
moment of
lilies were
reminiscing,
far more abundant back then.
but
Entire fields of them would appeal to
Doesn't
the
matter.
eye as a veritable sea of flowers.
Streetward Rambler?
That would be Ping. You probably know her as Madam Ping.
Oh, okay. Wait, this is a lovely story and everything, but didn't we come here to find that Adeptus from Mr. Dvorak's story? Or are you saying that it was Guizhong? Didn't she, already,
Alas, long has one avoided this place for precisely that reason. The sights here
how'd she
are
die?
a reminder of a time long gone, and evoke much sorrow. One should have guessed that you would disrupt one's poignant moment of mourning with your incessant questioning. No matter, one will share the whole story with you now. In times gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of
Oh,
a
the
social gathering, one
people
invited
form.
the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's Obscuro Vulpus mechanism was superior.
Oh, there's person
Though
version of
one
Cloud
was
Retainer.
too proud to acknowledge it. In one's heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between Guizhong and Streetward Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetward Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul, an emotional enterprise that could never hope to be replicated by machinery.
Damn,
They
Madam Ping's
argued
pretty hot.
endlessly, until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili Plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, One made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many lantern rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's everything. We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
One has always been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing. One's dealings with Guizhong were born out of discussions on the discipline of mechanics.
What? You have loads of friends, and you seem pretty chatty.
Just because one is not ignorant of social graces does not mean one is fond of them. One is perfectly capable of partaking in conversation despite being introverted. But in the end, one is nothing like Streetward Rambler. She is dauntless but thoughtful, not to mention eloquent and wise. Moreover, her friendship with Guizhong was far greater than one's own. Back when they were rivals, they would often compete against one another in the realm of musical composition. That cleansing bell was one of Guizhong's proudest works, having the ability to both compose and perform.
Wait, that's weird. Didn't Madame Ping say she pestered an old friend for that bell? And she also said something about being a vain beauty when she was young or something.
Streetward Rambler, a vain beauty. My foot. That bell has a sad history. Clearly, she refrained from sharing with you the truth of its origins, since the right time had not yet come. As for her old friend, who else could it be? As soon as Streetward Rambler heard that a certain Zhang Li wished to borrow the bell, she realized that the man was none other than Rex Lapis, and that he had made an enormous decision. After all, we all have known each other for several millennia. Some things between us are implicitly understood.
Whoa! So they were talking in secret code? Oh, Paimon did not see that one coming.
Enough of your intrusions. Where was one up to? Ah, yes. One remembers now. The cleansing bell is powered by a mechanical art, and can be used to great effect as an accompanying instrument. After the passing of its creator, it was used on numerous occasions during rites of parting. But Streetward Rambler did not acquire it from Rex Lapis for the purpose of producing further funerary tunes. No. Each time she rang it, it was to play the tune that Guizhong composed on it. The two once clashed over their beliefs about the meaning of music. Who would have thought that with Guizhong's passing and Streetward Rambler's mourning, two tunes composed in discord would eventually become one harmonious composition? Once upon a time, Streetward Rambler also loved gatherings, liquor, and music. But after Guizhong passed, she preferred her own company. She could often be found sitting alone at a mountain summit, contemplating and reminiscing with her zither. The music would go from mournful to soothing to impassioned. Many years passed before she finally composed a melody to her satisfaction. In celebration, she played the tune to the clouds. Regrettably, one has only ever heard her play that tune once. Which brings one back to the matter you've been investigating. Perhaps it was during that performance that the ancestor of your Fontaine friend fell into the water and was saved by Streetward Rambler.
But if she was so happy with the melody, why would she only play it once?
One was also greatly perplexed by this. After suppressing one's curiosity for a long while, one finally approached her and asked why she would retire the tune after having spent so long on it. In response, she said, "Though the strings that played that melody survive, the one who inspired it is gone. Tell me, Cloud Retainer, when the one attuned to my soul is no longer here, who else could hope to understand this tune?"
Aw, poor Madam Ping.
I just remember being taken care of by you when I was young. Once the Archon War came to an end, I stayed behind in Liyue Harbor to honor my contract. Although I met Guizhong a few times, I never knew anything of this particular story.
Guizhong was quite the visionary, but tragically passed before her time. Her manuscripts still lie unfinished in the realm of clouds. Blank pages give one cause for contemplation on what might have been. Had you not decided to search for that mystery Adeptus, perhaps these stories too would have been lost to the sands of time. As of now, you know the truth. That the Adeptus who rescued the drowning man was none other than Streetwood Rambler. Do you intend to discuss this with her?
I don't know what the story is right now. No, I get like the background thing and it's very sad.
Ping might find the topic too distressing?
Precisely.
But who fell and what's happening?
The passing of our old friend is a heavy topic that both of us are usually careful to avoid.
If I may be so bold, Cloud Retainer, could it be that this is just your own personal opinion?
Oh? How so?
I've been in Liyue Harbor for quite a long time now, and I've witnessed many farewells along the way. So I too am well acquainted with the pain of the passing of a loved one. But this doesn't bring the city or its people to a standstill. They have to keep moving forward. Someone as perceptive and wise as Ping will surely have come to understand and embrace this. Though these immortal mountains have lost an Adeptus, the harbor of mortals has gained a wise elder. No loss can ever be undone. But there is always much that can still be gained. Ping has helped countless people, and will guide many others in the years to come. And all to whom she extends a helping hand become her friends. People she can admire flowers and discuss music with. Though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit, life goes on, because there are new friends waiting for you further down the road.
We even asked Madam Ping what she thought about adding a music festival to this year's Lantern Rite. When we get back, why don't we just ask her if she'd like to perform? Maybe we can even get her up on stage.
You youngsters and your imaginations.
Why don't you come with us? It's been a long time since you last spoke with Ping, and Liyue Harbor is always decorated so beautifully during the festival period.
Is not every Lantern Rite the same in this regard? Were there ever anything new to discuss? One in Ping could meet any day of the year.
I disagree. Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before. How long will you simply let them pass you by?
The edibles she brought this time were indeed quite delectable. Very well, then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
All right. We should be getting back to the harbor as well. We don't want to keep her waiting. Once the Guili Assembly, now the Guili Plains. Say, if we planted flowers there and cared for them carefully enough, do you think that one day we'd be able to recreate the sea of glaze lilies?
Allow one to take back one's praise from a moment prior. You are still far too
Didn't
given
even
to
leave. Hello,
flights of
Trey.
fancy, child.
What?
Just left to come
Cloud
back to
Retainer?
Sass.
You were still listening?
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time, one is departing in earnest.
So I'm wondering then with Madam Ping. So she is Streetward Rambler, which means she's an Adeptus, and which we already knew, but like they can choose what form they're in, but they make it sound like she's gonna die eventually, like grow old and die. But
Oh, good.
changing
I
herself
was
visually
just thinking
doesn't.
that the silk flowers at the Feiyun Commerce Guild needed watering. The transport coordinators will probably moan about the muddy mountain roads again, though.
Like, technically, even though she's able to change herself into an old person, she's just going to be a non-aging old person, right?
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Whoa! Madam Ping? And Cloud Retainer?
It appears you made haste after all. One arrived but moments before you.
Oh, bless my soul. To what do I owe the honor? How nice of you all to come and visit me.
Miss Illuminated Bird, haven't you said anything yet?
Said what, precisely? And why should one be tasked with saying it?
'Cause you're the one who's known Madam Ping the longest.
Got me there.
Straight word. Or rather, presumably, you would prefer to be addressed as Ping?
Oh, Cloud Retainer, you are uncommonly polite today.
One, Given that Lantern Rite is almost upon us, the weather in the city is most pleasant, and a sweet floral fragrance lingers in the air. Ahem. Ganyu, please continue from here.
Huh? Alright. So, this all started because we were trying to help Mr. Dvorak find the Adeptus who saved his ancestor's life. Cloud Retainer informed us that the one who played that melody and rescued the drowning man was none other than yourself.
Ah, let me think. Yes, I do believe I recall that encounter. What a long time ago that was. I'm surprised that you still remember it. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the fact that this story has survived this long at all, when mortal lives are so very brief. It appears that she has proven herself right once again.
Who's she?
We like to call her Guizhong. From the look in Cloud Retainer's eyes, I sense that she has already told you all about her.
Albeit reluctantly, one might add.
There is no harm done. After all, Lantern Rite's very purpose is to commemorate the heroes who gave their lives for Liyue. Although Guizhong did not live to see the splendid sights of today, she was as much a hero as any other.
So, how has she proven herself right again exactly?
Once upon a time, she said to me that humans were a weak form of life that she wished to protect with her wisdom. But as she interacted more and more with them, her opinions on them began to change. She marveled at the beautiful complexity of their spirits, the sheer splendor of all they could accomplish through their hard work and intelligence. She
I'm
told
fully gonna
us
fall asleep during this.
that to
I'm like,
underestimate human potential
it's so much talking. It's so
would be
so
to
much talking.
make
It's
a
always so much
grave
talking.
mistake. With the smallest amount of guidance, enormous power can be unleashed in them. And a human who has reached their full potential may well be her equal. Someone who could have as much to teach an Adeptus as to learn from them.
She always had a way with words.
Mm.
That her mechanical accomplishments were judged superior to one's own was, one suspects, in large part due to her sheer eloquence.
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud Retainer, do you still remember that potted plant mechanism? The one that the two of you gave me as a gift?
Of course. Guizhong and One both put an immense amount of effort
How are
into that
you?
gift.
Good night, Kyla.
It would be no
I know, I'm just gonna
overstatement
straight fall
to
asleep
call it
here.
a testament
It's...
to each of
I'm
our
not touching
individual
anything, it's just
technical
things are
genius.
happening in front of my face.
As Guizhong once said, it takes every blade of grass and every flower to make a homeland. When I see the sight of Liyue Harbor before us today, I am reminded of this.
Madam Ping looks very emotional right now.
I know cutscenes are boring. I don't know, like, I get the Guizhong thing sad, and that was like kind of okay.
It was
And it just keeps
Guizhong who
going
was the
and
fondest
going
of these
and going.
grand and exciting occasions. If she were still with us, I'm quite sure she would still be trying to best Cloud Retainer's finest works at every opportunity.
Liyue Harbor is always filled with the sound of music at this time of the year. If she were here, one is certain that she would seek you out to discuss and debate the virtues of various melodies.
Oh yeah, music! We've been dying to ask. What was the melody that you played back then? Oh, also, with you being such a music expert and all, why don't you join the concert as a performer?
I can make arrangements right away.
Oh, as much as I don't wish to dampen your enthusiasm, it's been a long time since I played this zither. My fingers don't have the dexterity they once did, and whenever I play that tune, it always reminds me of her. I start wondering what she would think of the changes I have made to her melody. There was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she was back again. Sitting right there on the stone stool next to me, chatting away. Skybracer and Seagazer too, looking just like they did in the old days. No matter how much time goes by, the moment that melody starts playing, it transports me right back to that time in my memory.
So the past still weighs heavily on your heart?
Well, I would be lying to myself if I claimed to have completely moved on. But that is not to say that grief doesn't get easier with time. Despite the sadness, I have found many things that bring me joy in life. It is simply the nature of the world in which we live that even if one wished to mourn for an eternity, it would be a nigh impossible feat. Just look at this potted plant. Isn't it stunning?
It takes an honest and open mind to confront and
I should just let these
conquer
cutscenes
grief.
play and
You have
then
indeed made
do like a
progress.
split screen and just change it to I'm just sleeping.
Be that as it may, I shall leave the lantern rite stage to the youth of today.
Well, if you're sure.
Granny!
There's no
Whoa,
skip. I can just
what's
keep clicking
everyone
through
doing
it
here?
way too slowly.
Did
Like I
something
just
bad
click now. You have to get through most
And
of
now
the
we've
text.
spooked Yanfei.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad. Well, in that case, happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. Oh, I will leave Mr. Dvorak in your capable...
You have to like
Huh?
really like I can't. I'm
What a
no.
pity. She has
Takes forever.
learned nothing of one's ability to carry a conversation.
It's a fast I can skip through. It's kind of easier to sit here and
Since
kind
it's
of fall
been
asleep.
so long, Cloud Retainer, why don't you stay? I'll make a cup of tea and we can chat a while.
Gladly. This was one's intention as well.
Game's been out for 12 years and still can't
When you
skip.
next see
What?
the
The game's not been out that
Fontaine
long, right?
Please
Right?
give him my regards.
No way. No way.
I'd like to wish him the very best with the concert.
You got it, Madam Ping.
Thank you all. I think you've listened to enough of my nattering for one day. As for that melody, I will play it.
Nuts.
for
I
you
appreciate
all
the effort they
another
put in the
time.
cutscenes. I like the
Goodness
fact that
knows
voice
I
them
need
is
to practice
better,
it first.
but it's too much. Too much talking.
when their time
I don't even know what we're
comes,
supposed to be doing.
wherever her spirit may be among the countless grains of sand and specks of dust between the harbor and the mountains, perhaps
Every game should have a
she
skip
will
option.
look at the Liyue of today and steal a smile when she sees the
I
prosperous
just wish
land that it
all
has become.
story, conversation, and text was like Mass Effect. Pretty straightforward and not that long.
Tell Mr. Dvorak the news.
Did technically talk to everyone and a lot, but it was all pretty straightforward. Didn't take that long. It was good. Kaching and Magician Man. Dark Magician Man.
Mr. Dvorak!
Oh, he's Mr. Dvorak. I don't remember the story.
And Kuchin's here too! Thanks for helping set all of this up.
Welcome back. Did everything go well?
Really, really well. We found the person Mr. Dvorak was looking for.
Are you serious?
He's dead.
I see. So the melody my ancestor heard was an adeptus remembering her late
Oh,
friend.
that's what we're talking
That certainly
about. The
explains why it
music
was
something.
such a powerful and poignant tune.
Something? I don't know.
Huh. That's a really interesting first reaction. Guess that comes with having a
I
musical
don't know
mind.
what this quest is.
I have to say though, it's hard to believe that the fairy from the tale is now an elderly granny.
Oh, Paimon knows exactly what you mean. Normally, Adepti don't age at all. But Streetward Rambler, or Madame Ping as we know her, probably only became old because it's what she wanted for herself.
Madame Ping possesses vast knowledge and great wisdom. Whatever physical form she may decide to take, her mind and wits are as sharp as they come.
Yep, Kuching summed it up perfectly. That's exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
I think... yes. I must thank her in person. That can wait until after the concert, though. For now, I need to devote all my emotional energy to the performance.
Ah, speaking of, Madame Ping wishes you all the best at the music festival. Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that she'll stay in her usual spot, but listen to the performances from afar.
Wait, are you serious? Oh no, now I'm starting to get nervous.
Relax. That
Okay.
always makes people
All right.
relax.
Nope.
Oh, it worked.
Another rehearsal
Okay, I was
is
gonna
over.
say.
Please excuse me, everyone.
Mr. Dvorak? He's already gone. Paimon wasn't even finished telling him everything. Before we set off on our search with Ganyu, he asked us about what music means to people. After our recent adventure, Paimon thinks we have a lot more to say about that now.
Please, share your insights with me.
Well, we found out that music can be used for good, but also for bad. It can make people happy and moved, but it can also be sad and bittersweet. And music is like a kind of memory written in people's hearts. It can put you in touch with feelings from a totally different time and place.
Oh. Must be doing something. God. Hi, Kuma. I'm about to... Do I look like you need a Red Bull? Dude, they've been talking for like 40 goddamn minutes, and it's all boring and rambly, and I've just been making me pass out.
It sounds like you had an eventful trip. Don't worry, I'm sure Ganyu will fill me in on all the details shortly.
The moral is music is music. That's the point, though. That's the moral is so goddamn short. Why do I have to listen to
Just
this?
a few things to wrap up.
Dude, she's
All the
passing
groundwork
out.
is done. As long as everyone enjoys the festival activities, all our efforts are worthwhile. Happy Lantern Rite to you as
I
well.
didn't like not sleep enough either. I think it's just really killing me. The
That
classic.
should be everything taken care of, right? Oh, no, wait. Paimon feels like she's forgetting something.
So hungry, then eat. What you gonna
What
have?
was it? Shoot! Latent... Wait, no. Zhang-Li said he wasn't in a hurry, so if we went now...
You sure we're about to fall
probably
asleep?
still time, right?
Yeah. cold.
Funeral parlor.
Cold makes you hungrier. Because your body wants to eat for warmth or something. Yeah, I slept enough, but normally I'm, you know, running around fighting something. Like sometimes during Phoenix Wright too, I'll want to pass out a little bit. Because it's just a lot of like reading and talking and focusing, and my brain just does not want to even. But usually this game we can, well, apparently, this is an event quest though. Event quests aren't supposed to be so talky. Especially by the time we mostly finished it. It's super late for you when you stream, right? Yeah, right now it's almost 1 in the morning. A couple long days at the end of dialogues. It makes sense you're sleepy. Yeah, almost 1 a.m. Is Hu Tao also a magician?
All right, let's take a break here.
What are some of your delicatessens?
Oh wow, look who it is! Are you here to hang out with everyone's favorite funeral director?
So you're just casually practicing your rapping skills at the entrance to your funeral parlor? In broad daylight?
After everything we've been through. You don't see me for a hot minute, and you're back to being scared of your own shadow. We have all this open space, a clear view of the mountains behind and the sea in front.
You like this new K-pop group?
Several invisible audience members.
I think you meant delicacies.
Cheering us on. It's the perfect spot to rehearse.
Invisible audience members?
Gotta say, it took me a few days to get used to Director Who's way of talking.
What?
Xinyan was pretty spooked too when she first got here. Just like when she sees a frog, but a giant frog with sharp teeth.
Come on, knock it off.
What's wrong? I've never seen someone look so confused before. Well, don't worry, because Director Who's
Hu Tao rapper,
explain
Yunjin
it all.
lead singer, Xinyan guitarist.
There once was a Fontaine musician who went around town on a mission. He came door to door for his iridescence tour, looking for acts to audition. With my words, Shenyan's chords, and Yunjin as our mentor, we'll take the stage by storm with flames roaring and the whole audience calling for more.
For sure! The whole dance floor will be yelling encore! Encore!
Wait, Hu Tao's
now
voice
my arms are
actor is super
along.
familiar.
But when you say flames roaring, are you sure this will be safe?
No, don't you worry about that. I'm pretty experienced on the stage.
She sounds like an
Already
old
warned you
Southern
all
lady.
the pyrotechnics we're planning on using.
Huh. Guess we'll just have to trust Xinyan on this one.
Oh, Zhongli. He took one of those fancy meal boxes and set off for the mountains. Said he wanted to pay a visit to some old friends.
It's a real pity that he couldn't be around for this. As well as being a true connoisseur of traditional art forms, he's able to appreciate Xinyan's performances too.
Yeah, that's right. Matter of fact, he was the one who first invited me to perform here. To tell the truth, though, I never thought I'd really find myself rehearsing here one day.
Well, now you know. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is a great location. All of you are always welcome to come and hang out here, especially if you're in the mood to try something new.
I can speak to that. Hu Tao is always full of fun surprises.
Yes, Cookie?
And jump scares.
Actually, Xinyan, I have some lyric ideas for your part. Do you want to go through them together?
Sure thing. I'm all ears.
Traveler in Paimon, I believe Zhongli was heading to Mount Hulao, so make sure you're hiking
God.
up the right hill.
Brianna Knickerbocker?
When you
Why
see
is she
Zhongli,
Southern?
please
Why
pass
is she
on
so
this
bad
message to him.
Southern?
It's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance
Like
tonight.
Southern Belle
But I
Southern.
expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet
From
we're planning. No
RE0 though
excuses.
for one.
You should join us too. It'll be a riot. If there's one thing I've learned from being a funeral
RE
director,
Resident
it's
Evil?
how to throw a party.
Yes. Does someone want a lot of attention? What was the point of that conversation? Aren't they just saying we're doing music things for Lantern Rite? The end. What does isekai mean again? Bit grim though. Isekai is like entering another world sort of thing? Like the main character gets like hit by a bus. Hope that anime gets well if it's sick. Bus-kun is too powerful.
It's illuminated deer.
I
And
get hit by
illuminated
bus.
bird number 2.
Truck-kun and bus-kun are relentless. Oh, I hope it gets well if it's sick. I got it.
A familiar face. Have you come from Liyue Harbor? How is the city nowadays?
Who's that bird?
It's great. But you know, if you're so curious, you can always go and check it out for yourself.
In fact, Mooncarver has been taking many walks on Mount Tianheng in recent times.
What's their
I
human
believe
form?
the
Is it
sights of
hot?
the city are quite familiar to him.
Shengli, here you are. We've brought the bamboo shoots you wanted.
Impeccable timing. Traditionally, bamboo shoot soup ought to be slow cooked for many hours on low heat. Using Adeptus arts to hasten the process is something of a shortcut.
Wait, that mechanism. Is that?
Indeed. Cloud Retainer kindly lent me her supreme cuisine machine.
Can we not just call it a cooking machine? Actually, never mind. She seems to take a lot of pride in her mechanical gizmos, so it's probably best if Paimon doesn't...
I
don't care.
trust that you found the answers you were seeking during your excellent...
Okay, we're making soup.
The past should be remembered, but not overly dwelt upon. When the bamboo shoot soup is ready, I must insist that you try some for yourself.
I'm down. Can you please let me... Oh, my cat's face is coming with the button.
Hutao told us to tell you something. She said, it's up to him whether he wants to support us at the performance tonight, but I expect him to make time for the upcoming banquet we're planning. No excuses. When she says performance, she must mean the Lantern Rite Music Festival. As for the banquet, she didn't tell us anything more about that, but she invited us to come as well.
As you can see, I have a prior engagement with 2 Adepti friends of mine tonight. Please, give Director Who my best wishes for the performance. As for the banquet, since the Director insists, far be it from a mere consultant like myself to refuse.
Yay! Then we'll see you there?
Absolutely.
Rex Lapis, the bamboo shoot soup is ready.
So like 2 seconds.
Thank you. I will examine it right away. The appearance is exquisite, and the aroma rich and intense. The craftsmanship of this machine is commendable indeed. Since you came all this way, you should not leave empty-handed. Please, take some soup. It tastes most exquisite while still warm.
Please, take some soup. Well, at least they didn't give me a prompt to take soup. And have me hear a speech about the importance of bamboo soup. Ooh. Cutscenes. That might be mildly more interesting as a full
I'm
cutscene.
honored to be here on the Iridescence Tour stage.
It's so
All
weird.
right, without further ado, I'm Shinyan. This is Hutao, and this is a little something called
Anyone have any plans tomorrow? With another year behind us, I think we deserve a celebration of our
Absolute bop. It's
retreat.
good.
Interested?
The like music backtrack is fine. The god awful like whatever the Southern girl singing is, and then the most talky. Is that even rap or just someone like rocking out while someone else is just talking rhymes? What did I even do? Haters, if you pretend the lyrics don't exist, it stops. If you pretend no one's speaking. I live in a place surrounded by actual K-pop that sucks less.
Master, listen!
That sounds exciting. You want one that's ink? You could just do American Star twice.
May the year ahead be a blessed one.
I believe it shall be.
Master, the Shao Lanterns,
Ha! Elementary. One shall fashion for you a Shao Lantern the likes of which the world has never seen. And you must take it to Liyue Harbor to display its magnificence for all.
Listen! That must be Madame Ping!
Did I not have it saved? Oh. Did I finish the thing? What did I do other than listen to people talk for forever? Oh, I Can't Stop Me, it's not the song. What's the Twice song that's in English? Is it The Feels? The Feels is okay. I Can't Stop Me is a better song. But if you want a K-pop song that's in English, you can search The Feels by Twice. You're welcome. A friend's big fan. OMG Disney music. XG is so good. I try my Disney. Why? What's XG so good? Am I done? Did I finish it? Oh no, I didn't. What? What? I have to wait till more time passes? There. It's an epilogue. Hey, guess what? It's gonna be a lot of talking. You think it's a lot of talking? I think it's gonna be a lot of talking. Alright, we're gonna try to let time pass naturally by doing some
Lie on
mishies.
the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
XG is K-pop group that sings in English. She's slowly going insane. I literally have done basically nothing for the past hour and 20 minutes other than sit through cutscenes. Sucks, homie. She ready was. That's why I don't play Genshin. It's fine most of the time. Like, it's annoying most of the time. This is just ridiculous. You just made Lantern Rite the most preachy thing. It's pretty. The event stuff was fun and different. I get to just vibe and animate while you go insane. Really just watching me like either fall asleep and then go insane because I'm trying not to fall asleep. But I need to do something other than sit through people talking to not fall asleep. This angle. The winery? I always forget where the winery is. I think it's on the map, actually. And I'm just a dumb every time. I also need to buy fishing supplies. I need to figure out how to do that. Because I guess I want to fish like a lamo or something. Benito. Ow, give me a second. Hey.
Out of the way!
What? I didn't even know you could do that. That's illegal.
Rain outlines your fate.
I don't want to use the yet, because it's gonna... I need to melt this boy first, and that's gonna get rid of the melt.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Damn it.
Let me weave you a verse. I'll catch up. Someone needs... I'll catch up.
Oh my god. No. Ow! Hell yeah. Can't get away from me. My hand fishing. I was a teenage appetizer for Planet Sushi. What? I need context for what? One of these.
Leave it all to me, as a good knight should.
I'll catch up.
Urgent repairs. A sturdy plank. Select wood. Oh, is it? Okay.
For Rex Lapis!
Anyone else?
We're way behind schedule.
You. Nope, wrong guy. You. You didn't give me items and things. Oh, that was completely unnecessary. In for a penny. They don't have pennies here, so don't know where they got that saying from. Don't worry about it. Even your regular charge attacks are super strong. Done. Hell yeah. This way, I think, again.
We're way behind
You can always use these Windwheel Asters. Or Benito.
Next on the agenda.
Benjamin. Ben without the Jamin and with a
We're way
Annette.
behind schedule.
More fishing. No, let me grab you with my hands. Oh. Oh, I think it was telling me I could fish.
Steady now.
Oh, this is so much easier to catch.
Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already.
What? How did I get whatever that is? Oh. Heyo.
You've got it. You got it. Whoa, nice catch. Victory is almost ours. Whew, that was a tough fight.
Done. Okay. Oh. More beast. I don't want to have to like crack the commission quest, so I can allow for a time to organically pass and then tell me when to go. I can see what quest it is. It's the destroy the whatevers. Gotta be an absolute scummy hoe. Oh my god, he keeps resetting his health. Is it gonna reset again? If it's gonna reset again, then I have to come down. Oh my god, it resets. I need to kill him for the items.
Born of ice and frost.
Oh no, switch this boy and do that. Hell yeah.
Body and mind.
I technically got to skip the second phase, which is good because I don't feel like doing it, but also bad because I should do it for the items.
Next on the agenda.
You don't see me.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power. I'm going in!
Access denied. This is long overdue.
I can't see the items.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Okay. Alright, I think complete my 4 daily commissions. Need to. I'm gonna do some Regisvining. Go back to lay down this weekend. I might slowly stop using Twitch. I gave up on that chick, by the way. Okay. Long distance relationship can work. Seems like a no. Didn't you not do it? It can, it's just hard. I didn't say, yeah, people should do it all the time. I said it can if you really try.
Next on the agenda.
But it's hard and it's not fun. And it really depends on the people and the person and the reasoning behind it. I'm not saying you should get one. That'd be, again, they're hard.
Why do they never
What?
miss? Out of the way!
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
Come on. There we go.
Someone needs assistance. If at first
Damn it. If I can get cheeky in. Oh my god, he's gonna die. Oh my god, she's gonna die. Oh my god, everyone's gonna die.
Time to act.
Oh.
Next on the agenda.
Ow. Everyone's so soft. Ow.
No, my sword.
Did not work.
Body and mind.
Don't die, don't die, don't die. Damn it. Oh, now. That's too late.
Let's light
There.
it up.
There we go. Okay, this will heal these boys a little bit.
Leave it all to me. Let me weave you a verse.
Someone needs assistance. I must leave no stone unturned.
Out of the way!
Come on, can I do it? Ah, damn it.
Someone needs assistance.
One more. There we go.
Get out of here! Take cover! I always... Time to act. Adventure time.
Damn it. Ah, shit. Ow. Ow!
Let's light it up.
Oh!
Rain cutter.
Born of ice and frost, for Rex Lapis.
Off we go. Everybody stand back.
Steady as stone.
No touching.
God, Bennett's heal. I'm doing my life. Should be bounded by the bottom this time. Come on, open, open up now. Open up, please. Once she gets her ult up again, look, you can heal everyone together too.
Access to...
Ah!
Adventure time.
Oh, come on. I was outside of that radius.
Don't worry, I got this. Off we go.
I must leave
I'll steal,
no
I'll steal.
stone
We don't have time.
unturned, as a good knight should.
There we go.
I'll catch up.
Ow!
It
Oh,
was
she's dead.
my honor
She's dead.
to serve you.
No. Someone that can take it, yeah.
Not good.
Ow. Ah, damn it, wrong button.
Adventure time. Off we go. Let's light
Damn
it
it.
up. That's
Damn
gonna
it.
hurt in the morning.
Come on!
I'm going in. Why do they never miss?
Cancel. Ah! There we go.
Out of the way.
No touching.
Just pelt his face. Knock him down, knock him down. There we go. Good. We got 2 And I don't, did we get the, we did not get a big enough thing, right? I want to send you. Yeah, not big enough. I can craft it. Let's see how many I can craft. Let's see how many of those I can craft too. It's got a stupid fight. Watch stupid water flowers. Let me watch my cola and Alexa.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
I do not have any more. Okay. Well, this thing's getting close to night.
We're way behind schedule.
I need to craft these boys. Oh, I can make a lot actually. Wow. Wow. How many do I need? I'm only gonna craft exactly as many as I need. Which I don't need to craft now, technically, either. I only need 6. I only need to craft 5. These I'm gonna have to craft a lot of. I have 5 out of 12. I need 7 more. Hello, Bucksunny. How many whopper flower nonsenses can I? Okay. 3! I can make 3 of them. This one seems almost better. One material back. Bleh. Is it better? I don't know. How goes your day? Good. You missed me almost falling asleep for most of this because I was trying to so hard to finish the store event quest stuff.
Next on the agenda,
Ad Astra Abyssal. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
Heyo.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
What do I want to do now? First of all, let's see this. Four of these and I have 1,000 something of that. And I have more of these for this month. I can get 2. I can get 6 of these. Oh my god. Get 2 of these too. I have 12 now. Do I want to check the VOD? It goes on for like probably an hour. It's just so much talking. It's not that interesting. I just got damn sleepy. Alright. I'm gonna try and get this boy, I guess. Let's see. Gold, 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 gold. No. Fail. Come on. Only 1 4-star too. Oh, another Yunjin. I have like a decent number for now too. Okay, how many? I can get 2 more with this. I'm at 4. I could get 5, 6. And 7 soon. It's the leader of those girls. Did you do Lantern Rite? This is, you can see the timer on the left is the last bit of Lantern Rite. I should have to do. This one. Epilogue. Oh, yeah. Wait, guys, tell me who I should invite. I can invite someone to the party. I don't know who. So this is what I'm torn between, right? I don't have him, so I can get a new boy. I don't have her, so I can get Yao Yao. But then also, should I just get him? Because I actively use him. And that would be another constellation. Just get Yao Yao? That's why I'm caught, because I use him, but then Yao Yao's the new girl. I also didn't get him. And yeah, I have her, I have her, I have her. I don't really want her. So many of these now. Don't. And then who's this? Yanfei. I think I have her too. Really good Helo and Dendro amplifier, but here's my thing, is I'm probably never gonna use her. So not never, but like a long time, you know? Alright, we'll get Yayo. Invite, let's go. Do I have enough to invite 2? No, right? There's only 1. Yeah, already invited. That'd be nice if because I did all of it. Like, I know it's only 1200. With this many 4 stars, it's hard to get in future rate ups. What? Yeah, I failed this one. All these. This. Just a new area. We can do eventually anyway. I can't even unlock anymore until I do some of these story quests. Hangout events. I got all of Bennett's. It's a bit of a struggle. Yeah, I'm on the epilogue. Which, if it's just more talking, I'm gonna cry. And then I did all these. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yep. There's more 4 stars in the game. When the rate up for wishing depends on luck, it's difficult to get. Lee, a reputational reward. always forget how to get there. But I should always also have already finished the web quest nonsense as well. But also, if they're gonna keep making me do stupid web quest things, they gotta make the frame rate better than whatever garbage it is. It is mind-numbingly annoying trying to navigate. Let's just explore 60%. Maybe it's just a chasm. This is, yeah, Sumeru. What parts have I not explored? This thing. More of the maw, maybe? I mean, that is valid. I have not explored much of the maw. It's a lot, though.
All tasks if you lie on the grass, you...
The Tree of Dreams. Don't know how.
Feel the heartbeat of the world.
Okay. What time is it? It has to be soon. Right, let's go to... Ah! Oh my gosh, Sacred Girl 89. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my gosh, wait, I gotta shout you out. Posh, hello. Is this because of you?
Hand it out. Ah, how relaxing.
What do you mean me?
Really
Question mark.
Work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
You're suspiciously the one I know.
If I could recite some poetry, it would make this music festival even more wondrous.
Hello, thank you so much. How was Splatoon? I'm just waiting for whatever nonsense this is. I might have to just... I was trying to wait for it naturally, but it's taking years. In a quest, it's already taking years. 1900. What? I have to wait a whole extra day? Screw that noise. Okay, then you know what? Just kidding. I made my decision. I waited a full day. Game day. But still. It was great, thank you. Splatoon's already on 3? I think that's the wildest part. Okay, I think I have to go to here again to watch whatever they're gonna do again. You missed the greatest worst.
Traveler, hurry!
There it
It's
is.
time for us to join Hutal for dinner.
Oh, we're just having dinner? Okay. Please don't rap again, Hutal. I hate to break it to you, you can't rap.
We'll be meeting at Shinjuei Kiosk.
Sacred Girl, so much. Thank you so much for the follow.
Really long wait list. As expected of the parlor director, always so generous. Come on, let's go.
Alright, Hutal, where is she? I like how she was reciting poems. And you're like, oh, that's nice. She's not considering that rapping, right? Right? Yeah, that was rapping. Genshin is looking clean.
So that's how it is.
Does not normally
Thanks
look
for
like
the
this?
suggestions, Mr. Zhongli. I have them all noted down.
I've long heard that your knowledge encompasses all things old and new, Mr. Zhongli. but I never knew that you were well versed in the art of cooking, too. It is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
No need for formalities. I
Oh my
too
gosh,
feel humbled
Face
to be
Ninja,
in the
thank you for the
company of
follow.
such talented young people. There are many things I could learn from you.
Oh, you flatter us. If it's possible, may I trouble you to provide a few words of guidance for my
This
practices
just like
in exorcism?
It's only fanboy fest. A thaumaturge. He's an
Exorcism?
exorcist?
I can't say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind, we could start by discussing...
Whoa, there's so many people here. All we knew was that Hu Tao invited Zhongli over. Paimon never thought we'd be meeting so many old friends.
There's no lazy Susan.
Lantern right, everyone.
Likewise. Please take a
Not
seat.
legit.
Happy Lantern Rite! Are you having fun? Me too. I've seen Xinyan perform before, but this is the first time I've watched something like this.
I would say
heard that the
definitely something like
audience
this.
loved it too, and she's been receiving quite a lot of performance invitations lately. She's more busy than ever, and Yoonjin's gonna help her.
Yep, and they asked us to pass on their season's greetings to everyone.
It was bad. It
We
was really
hope
bad.
we'll
It
have
was
a
so bad.
wonderful
It was
gathering.
terrible.
The performance was
Maybe it's better
spectacular
in
indeed.
Chinese.
However, it gave Xiangling a huge burst of inspiration, which in turn gave us a bit of a headache.
Us? Did Xiangling ask you to try out her dishes too?
That, my friend, is beside the point. Watching you eat was enough for me. Come to think of it, I probably shouldn't have burdened Chongyun with eating my share too.
Hold on, Xiangling came up with a new recipe.
What is this
Let
conversation?
Paimon try.
Are you giving me a new food?
Someone here knows how to encourage people.
Is this the long
Thanks,
intro for giving
Paimon.
me a new food?
Oh, and I have to thank Mr. Zhongli too. He gave me lots
Come on,
of useful
kitty.
pointers that really drove it home for me.
Oh, so that's what you were talking about before we arrived.
It is, yeah.
Yes. Since we'll be dining together, the topic of our conversation naturally revolved around
Ugh.
cooking. Chongling's ideas are truly
Hi, reading your
unconventional.
bios. What would you say your
Her
favorite
choices in
older
both
game is of
ingredients
recent
and
times?
Spices are comparable to a melody dancing on the tongue. My suggestions were nothing more than the icing on the cake.
Oh, the two of you
What am I
always
even
deliver.
playing now? I've been playing Phoenix Wright.
Getting
It's been a lot of fun. It's hard to stream because of all the talking, but it's been really good.
To have a taste after I've adjusted the recipe based on Mr. Zhongli's advice.
It makes me feel dumb,
Sounds like it might become a
and then a
little safer to
genius,
eat.
and then dumb again.
How about I sample the dishes next time?
Speaking of eating, Paimon feels like we're missing someone.
Hu Tao?
Oh, Hu Tao was the one who invited us, but she's not here. And where's Guoba?
Oh, Guoba volunteered to help Dad at the restaurant.
Who's Guoba?
You know, lots of people come over to eat during
I tried
Lantern Rite.
Rapolki yesterday for the
Without
first
Guoba
time.
helping out, I
How was
probably
it?
wouldn't have had the time to accept Hu Tao's invitation. As for Hu Tao,
The director went to collect a guest. She asked me to stay
It
here
was
and host you for the time
amazing.
being. Seems like it's almost time.
Was it spicy?
Huh? Hu Tao went to fetch someone in person? Oh, that must mean they are super important. Could it be Kuching? Ningguang?
Spicy sweet? Yeah, I do like the type of Korean
She
spicy
didn't
sweet
clarify.
for like
And
tteokbokki.
as her
Although sometimes it's
subordinates,
red
I couldn't
hot, just
pry
spicy
into the
spicy, and it's a
details, could
miserable
I?
time. As if struck by a hurricane.
we're here.
Don't rap, please don't rap.
We're not late to the party, right? Right? Good thing the Conqueror of Demons and I are both as swift as the wind. And
I love how he's just Jay
we
chilling.
made it just in time.
He's such a, what is it, tsundere? I'm making budejjigae later. Have you had budejjigae?
Oh. I see. So the important guest is the Conqueror of
Not
Demons.
yet.
I've been looking
It's
forward
good.
to meeting you. The
It's
director
just like-
didn't mention anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise. Gathered here with us tonight are not only
A lot
young
of
and accomplished individuals,
preserved meats.
but also the
That's
protector
good.
of Leo's peace, Adeptus Alatus. To convene here with all of you is indeed a great honor.
Again, sometimes it's like damn spicy. Actually, it's always damn spicy. Are you gonna put cheese on it? A little cheese slice in the middle? IDK yet? I might. Come on, cutscene. I can see you struggling to load. Phoenix Wright on Switch, right? Not played that. I've played / love older mainstream games too, sprinkled with a bit of new. Phoenix Wright, I've been playing it on Steam. The trilogy's on Steam.
It's almost Lantern Right.
I don't have a
Took all
Switch.
the trouble coming here.
Oh, what is this? Dramatic
The
filter!
director has a way of making it difficult to decline.
Rex Lapis, may I ask what troubles you?
The director asked me to buy sesame oil in preparation for the celebrations.
I don't know how to buy sesame oil.
And
Is
why
that it?
would you come all the way to Wangshu Inn?
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yenshao and received some spices from him. And, see? Here's some matsutake and a portion of ham.
What is this conversation?
sesame oil?
Why do we need to listen to it? Why do we need a
It's a
full
shame.
cutscene?
I couldn't find the kind the director was looking for.
That was the whole cutscene. I couldn't find the sesame oil.
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Zhang. Sir.
It's important
Goes
lore,
again.
maybe.
Enough with the pleasantries. Go let our guests take a seat. Everyone here today is well known in their own field and has probably heard about one another to some extent. Some of us are even old acquaintances, so there's no need to be this formal. I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler are pretty close, no?
Old friends,
Great.
are we?
You two sit
Are
together.
we? Do I know you?
You should take a seat too, director.
Oh?
Old friends? I could say
Remember
friends.
me?
Old friends?
When we arrived just now, the host at Shinue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing. Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the food.
Delicious looking food arrives. There was already food on the
Paimon
table
would have
though. I
never
hate.
guessed the person who Tao went to
bite
fetch
you.
was Xiao.
Oh, crab.
Oh, that's also the first I've heard of the Traveler and Paimon being friends with the Conqueror of Demons.
I'm just
You know
friends with
Xiao
everyone.
too?
I'm super
Knowing is
popular.
a bit of an overstatement. I've always looked up to him. You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close collaboration with the Conqueror of Demons for many generations, dispelling evil together, both in the open and from the shadows. Hard to imagine.
It
that
is.
Thanks to Hu
Don't tell
Tao,
me this whole
I've
quest is
finally
just
gotten
more
the chance to
talking.
meet him.
More so
Conqueror
much.
of Demons,
Like
I'm
3 hours of
honored
talking.
to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
It is a great honor indeed to
Why
have
is he
a
so
chance
nice to
meet
him?
the legendary Conqueror of Demons. Changyun has brought that name up quite a few times in the past. I remember you mentioning wanting him to understand the importance of exorcists.
Ahem.
We know each other too. He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's cook-off. I didn't think we'd have the chance to meet again. Happy Lantern Right.
This is supposed to be like a touching, like,
No
everyone's
anecdote,
getting
however,
together for
compares
Lantern
to
Right.
meeting you in person.
Family. Bring back the
I'm
gameplay.
Xingqiu, Shangling and Changyun's friend. The pleasure is all mine.
Whoa. Everyone's getting all formal and polite all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what she should say anymore. Adeptus Xiao, mighty conqueror of demons. Please accept Paimon's greetings too. Belated Happy Lantern Right.
Just make it goddamn weird.
Paimon tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay? Don't be too harsh on Paimon.
There's no need to be so polite.
You're right.
What?
This was meant to be a nice
What?
little get-together between friends after all.
What's up with
Too
Hu
much
Tao?
formality kills the atmosphere. I didn't plan this gathering only for everyone to walk on eggshells. Hiya.
What's your
That's not enough
true
ya in your
intention
ya.
then?
A little get-together between friends, sipping the finest tea and watching lanterns
Don't put an
float
ayah in there
into
and
the
don't say it
sky.
right.
bidding farewell to the past and embracing the present with joy. And that is something our consultant would say.
Also, you would not say
I think it
Aya
deserves
at the
a standing
end.
ovation.
Indeed. Exceptional acting
like,
skills, Director.
Oh, that was really amazing. Wow. Okay, fine. You could say it. And whatever. You could put it at the end. I don't like
We all
it.
worked really
It's supposed to be
hard this
more
year.
like,
Whether traveling or
you're like, wow. You know?
cooking, helping with the family business,
Not wow, but like
exercising evil
more,
spirits,
more
conquering demons. And of course,
like
our
a thing you say
consultant
suddenly,
has
not
been
something you
helping
plan
out in the
into your
parlor every
sentence.
now and then. Everyone has done some pretty amazing things. As the one who brought everyone together, it goes without saying that I'm the one most deserving of praise.
Huh? Sounds kind of self-important, but Paimon thinks it's pretty amazing that she managed to talk Xiao into coming. He rarely ever enters Liyue Harbor after all.
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
Oh my god, it's another cutscene. No, why? Is it gonna just be like, do you want to come over to the dinner? Okay. Yay! Don't forget the sesame oil.
Thanks, boss lady.
It's not boss lady, just boss. And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Conqueror of demons, Adeptus Xiao. Guardian of Wangshu Inn. Hero of Dihua Marsh.
Belongs in a theater.
I know you're there.
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell your name, would you?
I know you. You're the 77th director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Is there something you need?
That was literally it. That was even less. That was them just meeting. They didn't even bother showing him asking
One
him.
of Hu Tao's antics.
Did the Conqueror of Demons agree to come so that Hu Tao would stop pestering him?
There might be other reasons.
Smart guess.
Huh? There's more to it?
It gets pretty boring from here on. I talked about the funeral parlor's past relationships with the Guardian Yakshas. You know, just to be sociable.
In the time of the Archon War, disputes were frequent.
That was a 20-minute tragic
and
flash.
disaster overtook the land.
What?
Humans
I don't
couldn't
tend
escape
to
from the
enjoy
torment
story-rich
of the
games.
plague,
None of those in the
Nor
arcades
could they escape death.
back in the day.
The Adepti
I like
vanquished the
story-based
demons,
games.
The Millelith fought valiantly, and Wangsheng Funeral
I'll still
Parlor
say
was
my favorite
responsible
and
for
technically
purifying
old,
the diseased
like
and sending
old,
off
but my
the
favorite game
spirits
is
of the dead.
still Alice.
That is how
Madness
the border
Returns.
between life and death was
I think the
maintained
gameplay's pretty
during
tight
the
for
war.
how old it is.
And
The
it
gameplay
effectively
and graphics and
prevented
everything.
further incidents from happening.
With controller.
That's
Mouse
right.
and keyboard is broken.
1 point for the consultant. But despite our deep-rooted connection, it still took me quite a while
Does
to
this
actually
20 minutes
convince
tragic
him.
flashback cutscene to when someone forgot the sesame oil sound enticing?
You know him pretty well, huh?
Madness Returns is
This
badass.
matter is
Favorite
out of
game
my
of all time.
control, so I need to be cautious.
I've played it
True,
like
but I've kept that in mind too.
played it like 3
That's
times.
why everyone here today is in one way or another acquainted with elemental power. Besides, it'll only be for a short while as we dine together. There won't be any lasting consequences.
It's not very short or anything either.
But I didn't expect there to be so many people.
There's no need to worry, Conqueror of Demons. We're not feeling anything unusual so far. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy, so he's probably the most resilient.
That's not the same. And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl? Hey, don't look away.
Huh? What?
I'm siding with Chongyun. I saw that too. You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food. If he'd seen that, he'd definitely make you eat all your carrots.
Huh? Guoba would do that? Is he that
Oh,
uncompromising?
we're having a conversation about carrots.
But now that I think of it, Xianglin told me that Guoba used to be the stove god.
It sounds like you've heard the rumors.
Everything
I'm
okay?
doing fine. Not long ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend. Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than before.
Give everything you don't need to Paimon.
Wait, what?
It's definitely a person.
Seeds of story, brought by the wind.
And cultivated by time. Did Paimon just unconsciously complete that saying? That voice. Could it be?
It must be. I have no idea. It must be. Who? Please.
If I'm not mistaken, there's someone knocking at the door.
We don't need the suspense.
Don't just sit there.
I guarantee
Zhongli.
it's not that
Go
amazing.
welcome our guest in.
No such need. I'm coming in.
Is it Bennett? That sounded like Bennett right at the end. Oh, Fenty. Fenty does sound like Bennett though.
No matter if we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter. Old friends and new. Happy Lantern Rite.
Did he invite himself?
It's the tone deaf bard.
Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. It looks like we're gonna be friends. Fate has brought us together, so come on, take a seat and be my guest. Help yourself. Oh, I'll ask them for another set of cutlery.
This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun. She no doubt is the one with the most authority here. Whoa, these dishes look amazing. Is it really okay for me to join in? All right, I'm digging in.
Huh,
Bok
it's you.
choy, crab, and then I
Oh,
can't really
isn't
recognize
this
anything else.
Genyu?
Xingqiu's pen name away.
Yep. Now that I've taken a closer look, you're a fan of Genyu's
Yeah,
work,
say it in the most suspicious way
aren't
possible. How about that?
I met Xingqiu at a light novel convention. How I wish we'd met sooner. I never expected that there'd be another person in this world.
Okay,
who
you
could
can stop
interpret
talking about
Genyu's
it.
new novel as thoroughly as I could.
If it's a secret, you could stop.
Venti, you're being too humble. Considering your poetic talent, your fundamentals are way more impressive.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
He's my old pal too. Looks like Shao. I'm no.
Yes.
Don't confused with that.
Monsters become more active than usual as we get closer to Lantern Rite. I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few days ago when I happened to run into this.
This?
You've already forgotten? I'm a bard, remember? And bards
Say
go around
everything
singing wherever
as
they like.
suspiciously as possible.
Oh, right. And this bard was performing in Dihua Marsh. It was a moving melody, and it made me feel relaxed and at ease. I couldn't help but stay and listen.
Thank you for your patronage.
I understand now too. I'm Zhongli, currently
Zhongli
working at the
in there.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's a pleasure to meet you, new friend.
And I'm his boss. Oh, and if there's anything unsatisfactory, let me know anytime.
That's
Hu Tao
very
know who he is?
considerate of you.
Oh? No wonder. Only a boss as savvy and reliable as you would be able to hire such an impressive consultant.
Oh, you're too nice, Venti. Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the stars and the land, and there's nothing throughout history that he doesn't know. From the sophisticated way he speaks, it's hard not to suspect that he could very well be an Adeptus in disguise. Shao, you're an Adeptus. Do you think it might be possible?
Is she just supposed to be like...
Sorry. I'm only good at
Weird about
conquering
everything.
demons. I'm
Hello,
afraid I don't have
Mervin.
much knowledge in that matter.
Really? But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable.
Paimon.
Huh? Oh, right!
Say it more suspiciously, Paimon.
Shao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it's, pretty normal for him.
Okay, too much talking.
Really? I've actually heard a few things about Mr. Zhongli before. The guests in the tavern talked about this refined and courteous man who, instead of having wine at Mondstadt's finest tavern, ordered a cup of hot tea with the most complex name.
Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is
Are they
a
just like
musician
threatening
like
to expose each
yourself
other's
in
secrets?
Mondstadt.
He is also
I've
Adeptus
heard
in
that he's
not Adeptus in
elegant and
hiding, but
amiable, his works witty and vibrant. It's no
whatever's
overstatement to
above the
regard him
Adeptus.
as the best bard in Mondstadt.
Now you're making me embarrassed. I would say that Mondstadt's poetry is a little run-of-the-mill sometimes. There's one I heard a while back that went, "The old house is renewed, welcoming the spring breeze, awakening old memories." The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct lack of literary flair.
I think so too. The composition needs a little jazzing up. If I were to give it a go, I'd make it an old melon on a vine, a new flower that grows fine.
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice ring to it.
You have great taste, Venti. I was right about you. Let's shake hands.
Of course, of course.
Why does it feel like she's plotting something, bringing everyone together, and is secretly evil or something?
Hey, Shincho! Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
I don't think it's your fault.
Chongyun's right. It's not our fault.
I'm gonna watch and learn from Hu Tao and Venti. They will come in handy for your ugly nicknames.
Oh, you have a point. But speaking of, why is the Tone Deaf Bard here?
I heard that Liua will be hosting a Lantern Rite Music Festival this year. As a musician myself, how could I possibly resist the temptation to come take a look? Or listen. Getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration, don't you think? As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day. The Iridescence tour has finally been held successfully for once, so I had to congratulate him. Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Shinyue Kiosk, but no one seemed to notice me. Should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding, or that a certain someone deliberately ignored the sound of the wind?
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liua Harbor becomes bustling with activity. People are all busy watching the lanterns and strolling around the shops, and they might just go travel somewhere on a whim. It is rather difficult to predict another's whereabouts. The festival is in full swing and proceeding smoothly, and we're all gathered here with friends, new and old. This is no doubt a wonderful occasion worth celebrating. To come together with all of you at the beginning of the year, one can't help but be filled with joy. In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together.
Should put a timer for
in
this.
my case, tea in lieu of wine.
Very well said, Mr. Zhongli. That was exactly what I wanted to say. Now I'm getting a little self-conscious. I didn't cause you too much trouble barging in like that, did I? We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt, but since Mr. Zhongli insists on
Can they
drinking
secretly not
tea,
drink or something?
I'll give a toast with tea too.
You're welcome. As the host of
No,
this
he definitely drinks
gathering,
wine. Definitely
I
drinks
hope
wine.
everyone enjoys the food and drinks. May this year be better than the last. Considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like a good idea.
Are they just saying that they're not going to visibly drink? And they're coming up with an excuse?
They started proposing toasts. Should...
What's with the urgency?
Is he scared of toasts?
Have you two finished? It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal. Helps with digestion.
Paimon will come too. Yeah? Okay then. Don't forget to come back.
Paimon does not want to get left alone.
Let's depart. You go ahead.
I mean, I guess Paimon technically is around me 24/7 at this point. She would probably feel a little weird. Being left alone. Suddenly.
Are you alright? It's hard to describe.
Is this gonna be where angsty tsundere boy is all like soft and vulnerable?
It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes they would call up a few others for a drink. Even I got dragged along to their gatherings many times. The Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them proud and arrogant. Everything they say is straight from the heart. It never gets too complicated.
Not a bunch of lying and hiding things. It's all only. It's making me choose. It's definitely Venti's fault. Venti's foot has been in his mouth way more.
No.
Zonli hasn't been saying
I didn't
anything.
So you know his true identity. I'll get straight to the point then. The Animo Archon is a free spirit, and his temperament is as carefree as the music he plays on the flute.
Always blame Venti.
It's easy for a god like him to live in harmony with humans, and that's something I might never be able to do.
You do you. You don't have to be like them.
That does sound like something you would say. No matter. I know my circumstances. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels strangely novel.
Oh my god,
Yes,
flirting?
the parlor director went out of her way with the invitation, so it was difficult to turn her down. She told me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power, and I knew that you would be here, but I didn't expect the other guests to be. General Capisis always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every pleasant surprise. Perhaps that's what I should do with what I'm feeling now. But I think he meant designing clothes for those around me.
But I think the context was entirely
Clothes were
different.
intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Brother Bosacius never tried to hide his distaste in front
Now
of me.
Kith.
Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capisis himself. I never saw him wear this during the war. I didn't expect him to start wearing it later.
Oh, here you are. I'm not intruding, right?
You're not. What is it?
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out the dessert. Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching.
But not so anxious she can't eat. She'll be okay.
To be honest, I was kind of worried too.
You guys have been outside for 5 whole minutes, and we need to watch you at all times.
Restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here, and was planning to head back to Wangshu Inn for something Yanxiao made.
You're worrying too much. Why would I? Anyway, let's head back.
Please wait. There's another reason why I came looking for you. Here, take these. I brought them for you.
Almond tofu?
Yup. Since the Masterful Chef's competition, you could say that Yanxiao and I are not only competitors, but good friends as well. I visit him at Wangshu Inn sometimes to discuss our cooking. I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof loves nothing more than a good plate of almond tofu, so I learned a thing or two about the dish from him. I'll be honest, before Hu Tao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me, told me about the guest she planned to invite, and asked me for some suggestions on what she should order. So I made a few servings of almond tofu for you guys in advance. Take them as a token of gratitude for your support. When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running around the kitchen and helping a lot too.
Thank you for the trouble.
I need to search
There
at this
was
point.
no need to.
I feel like most of the characters should be diagnosed with anxiety.
I'll take them. Thank you. And Guoba too.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes and feels a little different from the type Yanxiao cooks. Please let me know if there's any improvements I should make.
Okay.
That's all. Alrighty, we should head back now. We can't keep Paimon waiting.
Paimon, are you okay? I was gone for 5 minutes. Do I ever get pee breaks, or does Paimon just watch? Everyone's uncomfortably quiet.
You're finally done whispering secrets to each other? So much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon.
We're pretty quick. You're only angry because you have no sense of time? It's been like 5 minutes!
In that case, besides having no sense of time, Paimon will let you know what having no sense of fullness looks like.
We told you to eat.
It's all Paimon's.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious business to take care of. Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
I have to be more like Kutop Paimon.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk to you.
I don't think the food's that way.
We're all well acquainted by now. I think this festive gathering deserves something ceremonious.
Oh? Is this some local custom?
Nope. This is something I made up so that good luck will be on our side, that's all. Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. Let's use this incense burner on the table. It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave refilling and lighting the incense to the most distinguished guest among us all. Lighting the incense will signify continuous.
Is there gonna be a competition of who's the most worthy?
I see. Perfect symbolism, as expected of Hu Tao. And speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree that it's Mr. Zhang Li. I'm not very familiar with the details of his past deeds, but chatting with him has been a real eye-opener, even for a bard who has traveled all across the world. If knowledge were a form of power, one could even say that you're a wielder of unlimited strength.
But when it comes to having a way with words, the notable bard is certainly one cut above the rest.
Just jabbing at each other.
I happen to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an unparalleled talent. I am truly impressed. Since we all get to nominate someone...
Gonna be me. Oh.
I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director light the incense.
Humble brags.
Huh? That won't do. Don't flatter me just because I'm your boss. We are looking for the most distinguished guest here.
It's kind of a dick thing to say.
I shouldn't be involved in this discussion at all.
Let's choose the most distinguished amongst ourselves. Who wants to argue?
We let our one and only chef here do the honors.
Let's do pressure. Let's make people feel bad.
Really the way this works? I didn't cook any of these dishes.
It's not a big deal. Just look at her. Xiangling, the disciple of an adeptus, the stove god's best companion, the winner of the masterful chef's competition.
What is this? What is this?
The only heir of the famous One Mean restaurant. A good old friend of mine. There's no better choice.
Why does Paimon feel like we're back at square one again?
Because we are. What is happening?
Please stop! You're making me embarrassed. If we're looking for a distinguished guest, surely the second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild counts. It's one of the largest commerce guilds in Liyue Harbor.
Oh my god.
Huh? Don't get me involved in this.
Oh, not a bad choice. With the Commerce Guild's young master lighting the incense, we're all sure to make a huge sum of mora in the new year.
That's not how it works. Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish, but it's of lesser importance than good health and happiness. Which means
we should choose
Chongyun, the skilled exorcist who keeps everyone's home safe from evil spirits.
Huh? Now you're not.
What is happening? Why do we have to sit through this? God damn it! We're just gonna have to wait through these introductions of every goddamn person here.
The most seniority here today. We should.
I refuse.
It's gonna end up being Paimon.
I'm most certainly not the most distinguished guest here.
Is he gonna say it's only?
You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your observations.
Is it me?
One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
Oh,
that's right.
Two people, Paimon.
You're always mocking Paimon. You're still pretty popular with other people. No, wait. Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again.
It's not just me.
Who else is there? Huh? Huh? Does that mean Paimon's the most distinguished guest?
Honestly, technically, Paimon is the most question mark being here.
I agree. Paimon's just the one we need.
Like, there is only one of her. We don't know what the hell she is.
a long journey would become dreadfully lonesome. But once you have someone
Paimon,
there to
God of
brighten
Time.
up the atmosphere, everything along the way will become lively and vibrant too.
Ah. The traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But without Paimon, they would have become quite monotonous. Paimon plays an indispensable role in making your journey a happy and smooth one.
Plays an indispensable role as a loud narrator.
Paimon's not used to being praised like that. Those were genuine compliments, right? Thank you. You made Paimon wait for a long time, but Paimon's not mad anymore.
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon. Friends tease each other all the time.
That is indeed true.
That means Paimon is as important to the traveler as Guoba is to me.
Looks like we've come to an agreement. Any objections before we proceed?
I trust the
Well,
traveler's
like,
judgment.
kind of like a pet.
Then Paimon it is. And now, the world's most excellent traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend.
I love how Paimon will just take it. Everyone else is like, no. And Paimon's like, aw. Okay.
Here you go. Take the match, and don't burn yourself. But if things go really wrong, here's the
You want to fast forward time, use the Paimon menu. The only one with so much magical power, she literally levitates instead of walking. Yeah, she is the most question mark creature. Time to say goodbye. That whole quest was just sitting through all these cutscenes. Oh! She's not okay.
It's getting late. I won't take up any more of your time. You're all free to go as you please.
Yep, the tea was amazing too.
You don't have to go all polite on me. Just remember to come when I invite you next time. Let's see. It's dark out, so I'm going to accompany Xiangling, Xingqiu, and Changyun back home. As for the rest of the guests, I'll leave them to our consultant.
Because they're little children?
No need.
There's a lot of, like,
I'm headed towards the harbor to meet a friend
child
on the ship.
fighting.
There's no need to trouble one such as Mr. Zhongli. I think you know the place I'm talking about. Come meet me anytime. It was great getting to know you all. Let's meet again when the spring breeze begins to blow. Bye! Oh, we should write poetry together sometime. We'll catch you all later then.
Is this still the event quest 2? Yes.
Don't
yes,
forget
it
to
is.
return to the parlor later. There's something I need you to do.
Understood. See you later. Well then.
Rex Lapis.
Just Jean.
Maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't see Rex Labs in the middle of this whole town.
In Leo Harbor now. I am just one among many who begin work at sunrise and retire to rest at sundown. If we were to consider status and seniority as Zhongli, I should be respectfully referring to you as Adeptus Shao.
Heaven forbid. Not you.
I heard that during the Lantern Rite Music Festival, you conferred with Streetward Rambler and Cloud Retainer. I take it as you've gained a lot more knowledge about the past. The same truth will sound different coming from different people. As more bear witness to a story, feelings and interpretations expand in variety too. I once had a pleasant chat about the past and present with a Sumeru scholar named Soraya, and learned a few things about her research topic. From the evidence she found and the conclusion she made, her area of research is already very close to the truth. But there are multiple sides to humans and gods alike. In the legends recorded by humans, some gods were depicted as arrogant and condescending, while others were kind and capable. But whether to me, Streetward Rambler, Cloud Retainer, or younger adepti such as Shao and Ganyu, those adepti
So,
and gods
do adeptis grow old and die? 'Cause it sounds like they don't, because there's new and younger ones. So how do they,
This was
are they
as true
made?
back then as it is right now. Just how Shao may seem unapproachable to most, but the Traveler has proved otherwise. So there's no need to dwell too much on certain things.
I mean, Zhongli, what you're saying is...
It looks like you understood what I meant. Ah, the director
I don't
asked
get
me
it.
to accompany you on your return. But I don't think you'll need my protection. I'll be taking a walk around and admiring the night scenery.
Are you
After that,
disobeying your
It'll
boss?
be time for me to go back and meet up with the director. Goodbye for now.
Bye, Shangli. Everyone's gone now. Paimon always feels a little empty inside when a lively celebration ends. But at least you always
Technically,
stay
Zhongli
by
has a
Paimon's
weird ass
side.
ponytail if you think about it
No,
on real people's heads.
Paimon got it mixed up. Paimon, the best and most distinguished travel guide, will always stay by your side, traveler. Good that you were aware of that. Shell, is there anything else you want to do? We could take you on a tour of Liyue Harbor.
No need.
No need.
I've stayed
no.
here for much
no.
longer than
Let's
I
stop.
had
Let's be
expected.
done.
The city lights are a fine sight. But it's time for me to leave. The events of today occurred so abruptly. I appreciate your kindness. Okay, I'll see you next time then.
And then he's just peacing out. Say goodbye. Okay. Done. Done. We did it. We did it. We did it. If there's an epilogue, I'm gonna cry. I did not get to start this at all. I should do it. Because then I can get the outfit. But I have 10 days, which means I can do it next week. Done. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yay! This one I failed. I did not log. I logged in more days. I did not log in every day. Let's see. We have 4 of these. I can buy. I can get to 5. I cannot buy more of these for now. I can buy 2 of these. So I'm at 7. Which means I could probably pull again next. Does anyone, what's the next banner? Does anyone know? Is there a way to check? I'm like not too broken up about either. I tried to get him because he's like the new whatever. But I don't want to get her. I have another one of her. Oh, I have another one of hers now too. And technically if I wanted to like hardball it, I should just try to save up for more Zhongli's and Ganyu's. The amount of engines I've gotten now. So many. I have to max out her constellation. Yayo is free in one of the next events. Not sure. Why is she so sleepy all the time? Alright. So we'll end there for this. But we still gotta do whatever this nonsense is. Right? Yes. So this is the whatever extra nonsense. Should I refresh it? Here, we'll close it. It's I hate how slow it is. Lame. Lame.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
That should be all of them. Also, the one event going on now gives out a free offer for Lisa. Yeah, but I can't do that now. Start cutting.
It's so nice to distract.
This is the only time you'll get it for free. I know. I'll do it next time. That's my goal for the next one, because I already finished the event. Can you see how, like, lagging behind line is? There we go. I tried so hard. Log in the next 3 days. 3 days? You can do it all at once for 2 or 3 days. all at once. If I fail to do it all at once next week, I'll still have a couple days. Did a cup? Ta-da. No, I just have cup. What is this? Yay.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast. But we have some new items.
Can I not finish this today? Hookah? I don't know. Oh, neat. Free Primo Gems.
Senua Kiosk. Place to go for classic UA dishes.
I don't have more paper.
Join the Adventurers Guild. But we have some new items in.
Senua Kiosk. Place to go for classic UA dishes.
It's daily. It's daily. 4 o'clock server time.
Lie on the grass. You can feel the heartbeat of the world.
It's a ukulele. Oh, I guess that's it for now then.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
I mean, it looks like I can do 2 a day, so I just have to do this for 2 more days until it's finished, whatever.
Senua Kiosk. Place to go for classic UA dishes.
Alright, anyway, we're gonna have to end there for now. It's like 20 minutes early, but I've already been sleepy and I need to get my recycling and sleep well. So, that's gonna be it for me. Also, I don't want to start anything and then end up in like a hole of listening to talking for years.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Anyway, thank you so much to everyone that came and hung out.
Senua Kiosk.
Again, thanks again to Sacred Girl for the raid. And then this is the Discord, of course, for anyone that hasn't already joined. If you want to see what I'll be playing, I always update there. My schedule is updated though. And that'll be it for now. I will try, like, after the comment of me, about, like, me not having the... the, like, under stuff. I technically should get it set up at this point. And it was, like, a thing I did plan to do, but... yeah, I need to add panels. I now have the ability to do so. Panels, yeah, I need to update them. Especially because like I have a couple YouTube channels that I can update and like post on there with like with the VODs and I'm looking crusty. Sorry. And I don't know what else I would need to advertise necessarily, but I definitely should just set it up, right? Because some of it's just ease of finding my schedule, or I don't know. I need to check out other people's panels more first, and then figure out what I should do. But anyway, thank you so much to everyone that came and hung out. We can throw some stuff together pretty quick, yeah. But I want to look decent. We'll see. We'll see. And I'll have to figure it out. Anyway, if it is morning for you, good morning. If it is night, good night. Thank you so much to everyone that came and hung out today. And have a great day. Bye-bye.
Place to go for classic UA dishes. Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.